I played the end at the beginning. But hey, I don't overproduce it. I've got to do it all myself. And you're under pressure when you do this. Um, but very good evening, anyway. Right, let's cut to the chase in all this. Just leaving us already. Just let me know if I'm clipping or not. Okay, so if you're watching this on replay, it's a bit pointless now because you won't see this. Anyway, where are we? So we right. Let's look at this a minute. Right, out the stream. This picture here, we've got white plates, okay? And originally, what we had is UHMWP, ultra high molecular weight polyethylene, and that worked fine until after about 3 or 4 years. A few people said, "Oh, the plates are cracking because they're no use in the sun." Now, I was contacted by a guy in Canada actually, who's a plastics expert, and he guided me down a couple of routes. It's blooming expensive, this stuff, but we now, I've got a box here, haven't I? We've now used a different type of material. It's a heavy polyweight thing, I don't know, whatever it's called. But it's very, very nice. And I have to buy that in specially in charcoal grey, okay? But we ran out a few weeks ago of charcoal grey because we were doing the DX engineering order. And I said to Lockie, I said, why don't we order some white just to keep us going? Because I can't remember if I'd formally launched and told everybody it was now grey plates. But we've got about 55 sets of the white plates left. And in 2 weeks' time, we get all the grey in. And I want to sell you grey because it looks nicer, right? They're both identical. They're marine, ultraviolet protective. They should last forever. They make boats. The cabinetry and the furniture on the mega yachts that's Sunseekers, things like, they make this out of there, the white, the grey, the charcoal, the black. And excuse me, I don't know where my mute button is. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 2. So anyway, I thought what we'd do is rather than just put them on a shelf somewhere for a rainy day, what we'd do is sell them. All right. So what we've got here is we're doing an 80-meter classic, and that's the classic that you all know and love. The one we've sold more than anything. The 2 reels of wire. I feel like I've gone quieter. I don't know if I have. There's the 2 reels of wire, you get the classic pole, you get the plate set, the accessories and everything else. And we're doing that with the white plates. It's the same price. It's $269. Okay, free shipping. Now, if you're in VK land and ZL or some parts of the US, it's going to cost us 25% of that just to ship it to you. But it means I don't want to throw the plates away, you see, right? So we can get rid of these into a good home. Some people don't care about their white or grey. But I do, right? That's all. So that there, let's get these up again. That is the link to the classic. Copy that, paste that in here. Anywhere in the world, okay? Sometimes when we've done deals like this, they've gone overnight. So maybe share it with someone who hasn't got a deal that's come on. It was just, where are we? 2nd of August. They might have been paid. They can just afford it. There'll never be a deal like this again, right? Because these prices are going up. This kit's going to be at least $299, right? I promise you. Because everything's gone up in price, right? I'm holding. I've had to have a bloody board meeting today to get this cleared. This is the Signature 9, okay? So the Signature 9, remember, it's guileless, all right? It comes with a ground post that you dig into the ground, maybe a bit of postcrete or something, Pour it in, get it all level, and then you can just slip your pole over the top and your wife, partner, or, ex-whale, station manager, they're not going, oh, I don't like those guy wires. And remember, the radials just disappear. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere right now, the grass is growing, isn't it, in the main? Water it if it's not. And the radials, I couldn't find mine after about 10 days. They'd gone completely. So that's to that. I took a picture. That's not a very good picture. They're the classic plates. They're 9.35, 3/8 of an inch now. So much, much bigger. They fit a dream. Okay. Signature plates. The only reason these are a different shape is so we don't mix them up. Right. And we've made a little video, actually. I don't think I did any talking here. I think I just did it. I'll copy that as well. Share. Copy. I'll let you have a look at that, maybe. Why didn't that come through? I've got a problem with my keyboard. Don't tell me I've got a problem with my keyboard, please. Yeah, I have. It's tough, isn't it? Okay, well I can't do that. I can't send it. Let's unwind the keyboard and put it back in a different USB port. I just got my new machine back today, and a blooming case is all smacked up. Can you believe it? A really expensive computer, and they didn't put enough packing in it. And the corner, I think the mouse still works. Corner of the case, like, it's a really nice case. It's all soundproofed and everything. The whole case is damaged. It's had £200 worth of damage. They're going to have to strip it all down, rebuild it in another case. But this time I'll go up and pick it up, I think. Right, see if I've got a keyboard bag. Yeah, I have. So there we are. All right. I was going to... I had things to say, like if you have a question, so I see it, because I don't think there's many of us around that can help. And there we are. Yes, it's back. Oh, what went wrong? Did something disappear? Oh, my keyboard, yeah. So that's good, isn't it? It'll be good for us because we get a little bit of turnover, because it's gone a wee bit quiet because, we've got, I think I've signed an agreement, so I can't actually tell you how much we've sold to DS Engineering. There's a lot, all right? It's every product. And so that, I don't know the ship name or anything, but apparently it's about the 24th, 25th of August it arrives. But you have to give them a couple of weeks, because then it's got to get to a truck, and it's got to be delivered, unpacked, put in all its bays, and then finally end up on the website. So if you wanted a DX Commander for back end of this summer, CQ Worldwide, something like that, on a deal, or you got a caravan maybe, holiday home, that sort of thing. There's Ray. I just found this, so I don't know what it's all about. So I'm just about to recap, Ray, so don't worry. So what we're doing is, because I'll just do it all again for the people who are just coming later, all right? So what we're doing for the people, particularly the VK and ZLs, I do know some of them say, oh, shipping's a bit expensive. And it is a bit expensive to the US as well, and you pay for that. Well, I'm going to cover the cost, okay? And all you're going to get, the two antennas that we're offering, we've got 50 of the classics, 80-meter classic at $269. Don't matter where you are in the world, I'll ship it, okay? So whether you're down the road or you're in ZL land, you have 80 meter, you get the 2 reels of wire and everything else. And those links are in the description of this video, and also scroll up the chat somewhere, I've put them as well. And then the Signature 9, again, compatible with the Classic, just looks really pretty. There's no guy wires, it just sits the corner of the lawn, and go for it. When is the Signature 18 back in stock? Asks this young man. So the Signature is... Well, I've got new 9s, 12s and 18s arriving. The Signature factory, if you like, different to the Classic factory. So couple of weeks maybe, something like that. Something like that anyway. Mike's in. Mike, I saw you had a premiere. Is your premiere over? Must be, I suppose. Any other questions? Dead battery. Actually, it's not a dead battery. I replaced the battery the other day. Why is... let me just... Yes, it is. Let me just change that. Take him away and put him on. There we are. Not very good sometimes. When you've got to be the producer, director, and thingamajig. All right, so that's the end of the show, right? But now I'm going to waffle for a bit. Okay, tell you what I've been up to. So, hang on, I'm keeping up with the questions. There's a question here. Let's put it on the screen, see what he says. If I had a question suggested from the site, what approximately shipping time to the central US? Actually, I'm glad you asked that question. Central US, normally, I mean, ask Mike. We've got this voodoo shipping thing. But I've just remembered that we're running short of the little poles. I've ordered another 120 of the little poles that sink into the ground, probably next week. But it ships in 48 hours, for real, from here to the US. We pay for it, and so do you, you know. Mark's bought one. He's got a spare Signature 9. Yeah, okay. Anyway, here we are. So, anyway, I can get some miscellaneous parts added to the order and get the free shipping. No, well, you can try it, see what happens, but you will be billed for the shipping. It depends on the spare parts. Okay, you just want a bit of extra shock cord. You know, see if Lockie will do it, and they'll, you know, pay him a $5 or whatever else. It depends on the spare parts. If you want a load of stuff, then no. All right. What else is going on? I'm studying for the foundation. Foundation to full. Any tips? Yeah. Work hard. Yes, shock cord. You want shock cord? Just ask. Right, we have. Don't tell everybody this. They'll all be doing it. Every time Wendy reels off. Take that off. Wendy reels off the shock cord because we buy 100 drums of 100-meter shock cord, right? Because you get the right price that way. And then she reels it all off, and then she's left with the bit like it's too short, basically, or you know, it's just not the right length. So she winds it up and puts it in this shopping cart, right? And for all my development, I just grab shock cord out of there. But you can ask Lockie, say, hey Lockie, any chance, you know, as you're checking out, any chance I've got a bit of spare shock cord out the shopping box, the green shopping box? He'll know exactly what it is. I'm happy for you to have it, all right? Chris ordered on Saturday and arrived on Tuesday. It is quite amazing. It is quite amazing. I mean, we all pay for that, right? So there we are. We've got the white plates, not the grey, okay, on a free shipping deal. That's the thing. And the two, that one there, free shipping. This one here. I've marked it as a virtual product, so there's no shipping. It's like a download. It's not. We'll ship it. You know what I mean? And then there's the signature knife. If you look in the description, the answer's there. But it's the white plates, if you remember, not the grey plates, because we've got about 50 of these sets of these white plates, and it's just tragic. If I don't want to throw them away. I mean, it's a few £1,000s. It's enormously expensive, this plastic. But it's right. The grey plates are slick. May have to order some. Now, John Gendron, because John is a good sport, he's made me some stuff. And I was talking to Rowley the other night, and I know he and Rowley are talking about a plan, right? But I'm happy to support those people who make little videos, support me, do some development, and that sort of thing. So if John wants something, we can do. What is the price of the Signature 9? It's that price there. And you are going to be saving some big money, because I think that is going to either 449, certainly 399. It's got to. All right, the plates, these grey plates cost a fortune. I have to buy them in from America, actually, just to get them machined in the UK and then send them back to America. But anyway, the poles have gone up. The wire is really expensive now. All the stainless, that's all expensive. Everything's just, even the cardboard box. You know, it's now £4.50, £5, $6, $7 for a cardboard box. You know, all adds up. Yes, says John, it is a deal. I mean, just buy one anyway and sell it, or give it away if you can afford it. Maybe you might know, if there's 2 or 3 of you, you might want to club together $100 each. If you know a young 14 or 15-year-old who's really keen, you know, I've done the best I can, you know. Stainless is ridiculous. Says Big John's. Oh, someone's after me. Have you ever thought of 3D printing? No idea how many of these we get through. We'd have no. It's pointless. If you look at the quality of this, it's not like a 3D printing at all. It's very hard, very strong, extremely heavy, 9.35 mil thick, and you can guy it down. It doesn't bend, you see, and that's why. So Don says he's had his classic for 4 years. It serves 24/7. He now has an expedition and a rapide. I love them all. This guy's an accidental extra. Love it. Okay, hold on a minute. Ordering from Canada. Try to order. So okay, well let's try and fix that now. Okay, let's try and fix that right now. DX Commander. I might have not made it a virtual product. Hold on, depending which one. Tell me, Robert, was that a classic? So I can go quickly to the problem. Was that a classic or the signature? I wonder. Let's edit both of these. Edit product. Edit product. I'll tell you. I reckon it was the classic because someone's just bought the thing. Scroll down. Attributes. Virtual. Oh, okay. You shouldn't be charged. It's a virtual product. Unless you added something else. Can I paint the pole? You can definitely paint the pole. I've done it. Good fun. And the spacers, you might have to soak in Indian ink or something. Can you get injection molded for possible future? Also, just a cost prohibitive. Well, you've got to get the tooling, and I like to change things every now and again. Very difficult. And this stuff, it's not like an ABS or nylon 66. It's this, I don't know, some sort of special marine thing. How's the Spider Beam heavy duty mast versus DX Commander in stiffness? Well, DX Commander, remember, you got it in two varieties. Okay, you've got the classic and the signature. Now, I don't know because I don't own an 18, but somebody has bought the signature 18 from me and has got a Spider Beam signature 18. He bought the conversion kit, and he said, "Don't sell it," he said, because the pole's too bendy. But the expedition pole's bendy, right? Never seems to break. It just bends right over. You can do 180 on it. When will DX Engineering have stock? In about 3 weeks. We shipped. Last week was it? I think it was last week. About 2 weeks, 3 weeks they'll get it. They've got to unload it and ship it halfway across the country and that sort of thing. Has anybody else bought something and got a problem with the shipping cart? It's a virtual product, so it shouldn't have any shipping. All right. If you added something to the cart and it's real, then yeah, you'll get charged shipping. So it's a virtual product. So John Gendron's got a 12-meter Spider Beam, heavy duty, and the DX Commander 12.4. I wonder why do you say it's better? I mean, I don't know. In fact, I've got a call outstanding with Spider Beam. We were going to shoot the breeze, and they wanted to know, I don't know. I don't know really what they wanted to know, to be honest. But I did say, you do know I sell poles, right? I don't know why we could have this discussion. But anyway, I've seen a few good people complaining about amateur radio products going up in places worldwide. I am still advertising these DX Commander antennas on the other discourse channels that I'm on, says Ray. Oh, okay. Now, Don, little spare parts. I mean, you're better buy a plate set. Okay, you're better buy a plate set or an accessories bag, for instance. They will be sold individually. But like the shock cord, a length of shock cord, I'll just tell you what it is. It's Marlowe Dyneema 4mm shock cord. Everything else is metric, stainless steel, bolts and everything else. So don't worry about it. I've had no problems for a classic. Thanks, Carl. Looking forward to it. Somebody just bought one. Okay, fine. and somebody bought a signature. So I don't know. I'm only suspecting you might have had something else in the cart. I'm not covering this one tonight. Oh, this is enhanced the spider beam. A bit better finish on your palm, the stiffness. Okay. I use 4 spider beams for the 40-meter array. Okay, fine. Now somebody said, oh yeah, the new colour. Now I think I put this on Facebook, didn't I? So dial it up for you. Whoops. Yeah, DX Commander. I'm live. Hello, Facebook. I wonder how long it takes for Facebook to get a copy of that. Oh, here we are. Can we see this okay? Let's take Mark's comment away. So this is the new colour for the new Expedition. That's lovely, yeah. And there's the grey plates. And if you've bought an Expedition recently, I'm just finishing the new user guide for this. It's fantastic. So that's it with the black, speed clamp things. But it's nice. And because this base here is all aluminium, so we had to insulate the two. But luckily, the people who do these speed clampy things, wherever they are, back a bit, they actually make those. Oh, there they are. These with the wing nuts on them. They call them Herbie clips. And, $1 each, whatever. The thing is, everything's $1 each. And if you add, 20 things at $1 each, I've got to charge you $40. I've got to make a profit and pay Lockie, and Wendy wants a new handbag, and we got the rent to pay that can't go through the books without profit. It's just the way of the world, Okay, if you click the link, you navigate through the homepage, shipping is still there. Right. Well, they're probably the wrong links then. Let's have a look. Probably the wrong links. We can edit this video and give you the right links. Don't want that one. Let's give you the right links. View product. Free shipping. Copy. There's definitely that one. And that's the free shipping. And if you've got a problem with that, I honestly don't know what to do about it. Free shipping. Signature 9. I see the problem. Oh, no, you got the right one there. If it physically says worldwide free shipping, they are virtual products. So there's other people buying them. I don't know what to suggest. All right. Drop Lockie a mail, LOKI at dxcommander.com, and he'll sort you out. Oh, right. All the best, Mr. John Gendron, and say hello to the beautiful and talented Brenda, indeed. Okay, so a few little people. Antenna looks the boss. He certainly does, actually. Yeah, it's got a real military look, hasn't it? Yes, it is. It's a metal alloy at the base, and I thought, maybe it's not. Maybe it won't short, but it does short. So I've had to get that little spacer thing, you see. Okay. Have you any old new stock plates for the Classic? We got tons of stuff. All right. Drop Lockie a mail. Say, have you got anything that would fit this? What have you got? And then he'll come and see me and go, what do you think? And I'll give him for a tenner. All right. Yeah. You don't navigate from the homepage because the product doesn't exist in the catalogue. All right. So don't navigate from the homepage. You have to use these links. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it would be nice if you could. Yeah, well, yeah. So Brian at Barenco, he passed away, unfortunately. Right. We were just about to start talking. The trouble is, we ship by the weight. Okay, so like a classic 40-meter system kit, I happen to know is 4.95 kilos. So it's just under 5 kilos, and it's under 4 foot in length, and all that. It just fits. If somebody said, "Oh, could I have a Barenko thing as well?" One, it would be another box, and the other box would be another 5 kilos. You're paying another 50 quid, or 50, 60, $70 just in shipping. So that's why. If I pay for the shipping, can I get the antenna part of the deal for free instead? Do you know, I was actually thinking, I didn't realise it was Nathan, 2E0 KCI. And I'm thinking, that's the sort of thing Nathan would ask, right? So he's just having a laugh. Okay, well, I don't think there's any more questions. We've thrashed this to death, haven't we? It's been fun. I mean, I came home about 2 o'clock. Undid the cardboard box, huge cardboard box with my big machine. It's just been repaired, the new CPU in it, and the case is literally crumpled. So of course I phoned them up, and oh yeah, sorry about that. Send it back and we'll fix it for you. I said, well, and I know why I did. The corners of the box weren't protected very well. So this thing's heavy. Somebody just dropped it off the back of a truck. You know what I mean? It's broken. So I said, I'll send it up to you. And I said to Wendy, what we'll do is we'll drive up to Bolton one day and pick it back up. Warranty poles. Are they compatible? No, they're not. What you'd need to do if you've got, and we've run out, we haven't got any more of the old ones left. We didn't think about this. The only bit that's not compatible is the actual ground plate. It's about 1.5 millimeters, 1/16 of an inch. So it's difficult to ship a pole and a plate. They just don't fit together. Do you know what I mean? It's impossible. So what you do is buy yourself a big file and just file it out, and it'll go in. What is the main difference between the old Expedition and the new one? You'll have to wait for that. There's quite a lot, actually. It's the speed it goes up. There we are. And we had some pictures here, didn't we? It's the speed it goes up. It looks great as well, but it's all about the speed and how these all fit together. Oh man, have I got a trick for 40 meters? The way that element goes. I just finished it today. I actually can't believe it. I've got all the pictures. So that's the thing. Oh, somebody sympathising with me. Dan, he's a real sickener when your new stuff arrives trash. It is, because I've been without that machine for 2 weeks. I haven't made a video or anything. I've done one live stream, I think, on my laptop, which is just sitting down here, which is really hard work. The video we launched not so long ago, which was just a little taster of this expedition. I'll play it now. I'll just turn the volume down. This took about 22 minutes to render on the laptop, and it was so difficult to do that I didn't have enough CPU or GPU in the laptop, even to put a title on. Just things that I didn't say. I thought I'll just get it out. I originally did this for Jason because I was on Jason's show. I think it was last week, and it's just really fast. It's a lovely piece of kit. I'm watching it on number 2 monitor over here. Yeah, so I can't wait to build it, live. Well, we'll record it, maybe real time, something like that. Because I reckon from out my backpack to actually up and on the air should be less than 10 minutes. Yeah. So there we are. Directional arrays. Well, Barry, what I do with I'll do that, and I'll leave marks on. So I'll do that in a minute. But directional arrays. The thing is, what we do is we do like 3-pole kits, 4-pole kits, and things like that. So for people who do, know what they're doing, all right, they can make a directional array. Either a triangular array like John made at me, or three in a row, or four square. But I'm not going to make the boxes. All right, it's kind of I got to maintain it. I got to support it, and we're at the limit at the moment in terms of bandwidth. Knowledge, Lockie works really hard. Wendy's in every day. She shouldn't be, part of the deal of this hobby business, which she was going to work a couple of days a week. She's had to buy cotton gloves to do all the stainless nuts and bolts. But what we are doing is that Gina comes in. That's Lockie's friend. She comes in. Oh, I think she's going to do 2 days a week. She's formally on the payroll. She's going to do 2 days a week. She's going to pack all the accessory boxes. All the nuts, we've got these special weighing scales. You just pour on the, wing nuts, and it'll tell you it's 17, things like that. How many bands on the new one? I had to do the wins on the pole to get 1540 multiplier. I don't have that. Moist England soil. On the little calibration coil on the Signature 9, okay, mostly is for Americans. I appreciate that because the Americans are up at 7.3 sometimes, 7.25, and we're down at 7.15, and the multiplier between 7 and 21 just goes out a bit. On the Expedition, though, the bandwidth's wider because the poles will be a bit longer, and a few other tricks I can't be bothered to tell you right now means that the Expedition will get. I'm suggesting people really use it for 14, 15, 20. And 10. However, a 10 it's over a megahertz wide at 1.5 to 1 because no other elements. But you could easily put 12 and 17 and maybe 80 as an inverted L to the nearest tree if you wanted to invest the time and effort in doing that. So I've done that one there. Tried to modify the old kit. Very interesting. You could actually just get a Dremel and cut some speed slots. And then what you do is you'll find the wire will pop out the speed slot. So you can just put a bit of heat shrink at the point. So you can pull it down, pop it up. Made a video about that lots longer. Less than 10 minutes with 5 years experience. Maltese fan. Fair enough then. Okay, all right. Have we had enough? I think so. Just send me, what's this? Airline ticket will come over and fix the PC. Yeah. We just need a new case because the case was like £200. It was one of those really nice, silent case. I can actually hear the fans going now, but it was supposed to be a completely silent thing. Jim says 73, and so do I. So this time, forget the thing, right? All right, we can actually play the right music, the outro. Yeah, because you're supposed to laugh at me at that point. So let's give me a clap. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.